The JAMB syllabus is one of the most underused materials for JAMB candidates. This is just like you buying a machine and discarding the user's manual. And this is the reason why many students fail year after year, because they continue to consume materials that are not even necessary for them. Yes, they read. Yes, they consume materials. Yes, they bought textbooks and they read day and night and still end up failing the JAMB. Why? Because they are reading materials that are not even necessary for what JAMB actually want to request from them. So in this video, I'm actually going to be telling you some of the things you need to know about JAMB exams and how JAMB sets their exams and how you are going to know what the questions are actually going to cover, so that you stop reading unnecessary materials and start by focusing on those ones that are actually necessary and important for you to actually pass JAMB examination. Now, what is a syllabus? A syllabus is like a writing, all right, like a compendium. We have curriculum. I don't want to talk about that. But now, syllabus is much more lesser than a curriculum. Now, in syllabus is where we have academic activities, what you are to be taught, the topics that should be covered, either within a term or within a session. That is a syllabus. This topic must be taught this term. These topics must be taught these terms. Another topic like this, the third term. Do you understand? That's a syllabus. So, for example, when you were in first term, SS3, those things that you did, the number of topics that you did were the exact topics that were in the syllabus, in the academic syllabus for that term. Do you understand what I'm saying? For the JAMB also have syllabus. They have list of topics that they are actually going to ask you questions on. Now, what this means is that once you can see any topic on JAMB syllabus, you will see a question that will actually come out from that particular question. There is difference between the textbook that you are reading and the JAMB syllabus. The textbook covers school curricular activities. The textbook covers both what the JAMB is going to ask and what WAEC is going to ask, what NECO is going to ask, what GC is going to ask, and even something that all these exams may not even ask. Textbook is wild and just want to treat all this compendium, they want to bring it together into one material, which we call the textbook. But syllabus now, it narrows you, it gives you direction. It's like getting a manual for what you don't know how it operates or how it operates. Now, the moment you get the manual, it guides you that this is how to use this particular machine. All right, that's exactly what the syllabus for JAMB is doing. The moment you are able to go through the syllabus, this will tell you that, yes, this is where you should focus on. So stop buying endless textbooks because you want to pass JAMB. You are still going to end up repeating the same thing. Why? Because you are still doing the wrong thing. You cannot continue doing the wrong thing and expect a different result. If you continue to do it the same way you have been doing it before, the same result will continue to come out from it. So it's not just about reading, it's about reading the correct materials. So here is what you are going to do. I want you to go online right now and download JAMB syllabus for your own 4 subjects. The combination of the subjects, that's what I mean. Download all of them, check them, and pay attention to some things. Some of the things that you need to pay attention to are the kind of languages used in that syllabus. For example, some questions, they will tell you that students must be able to identify. Now, you being told that students need to be able to identify means that this thing, just know it and know that, okay, if they ask me about the types of something, this is what it is, this is what this is, and this is what this is. That's about identification. You can identify, you can point to it that this is what this is, and this is what this particular thing is. Another topic, they may say that students must be able to calculate, or students must be able to explain. Now, once these 2 words are used, you already know that something deeper is being asked from you. In other words, not just about being able to identify the correct answer, now you must be able to explain. What am I talking about? They can, remember it's a CBE exam. Now they can ask you a question and they will tell you all these options are correct except one. Now, if you cannot explain, if you don't know, it will be very, very difficult for you to actually know the one that is actually wrong of all the options. And sometimes they will tell you that all is wrong except one. Can you see how they set these questions? So that is why you must be able to know. And for calculations, if you can't calculate, it will confuse you for those that are doing either physics, chemistry, mathematics, or any calculative course, accounting, commerce, and those ones like that. All right, so please pay attention to those things. And sometimes you may see the word analyze. They will write just one sentence as a question, and you should analyze it. In other words, you say what that particular question means from the provided objectives. So if you don't know how to analyze, these are for people that are doing literature, for example, you may find it difficult to actually pass the course excellently well. So this is what I want you to begin to do. Download the syllabus online, download it, print it out. Don't put it on your phone, print it out. The moment you have the hard copy, now you can begin to think that, yes, I know about this topic, I've studied on this topic, and be sure of yourself that you have actually studied well. The moment you are able to think through everything, there's nothing that will surprise you in the exam hall again, because I can tell you definitely you've already known everything that JAMB can want to ask. Even if their question is coming from heaven, it will still be within the tenets of this syllabus. So no matter how difficult the exam may seem to be, you are still going to have a very good score. So those that are having 350 and above in their JAMB, it is not by magic. It is not because they are reading better than you. It is because they are actually making use of the correct materials in reading. That's why you discover that someone may be lazy, and at the end of the exam, the person will still have better score than you. Why? Because they are not trying to read hard, rather they are studying smart. They are reading smart. They are studying smart. And this is what it means to study smart. Don't prove a point to anyone with JAMB. What you need is your score, and you need to pass. And that is what I've actually pointed out to you in this video. So right now, I want you to go online, search for the JAMB syllabus. It's on the official JAMB website, download it, and there you will find you won't have any issue with your examination. Please, I really want to say this: you need to support me on this YouTube channel. How can you support me? It is by liking this video, sharing it with other people that can actually benefit from it, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. These are ways, practical ways, that you can actually assist and help me on this YouTube channel. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.